All right. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a new month, November 2001 for Revolution FC. We have at least up to the end of the year planned. I may or may not put something 2 weeks into December. I believe we recently just added, if I remember right, we recently just added medium coverage in Japan. So we are adding a second country to the list here. I think just about every $250,000 we make, it'll be kind of nice, the fact that it's almost like a clicker game where it's just going to go faster and faster up, because about every $250,000 I make, I can add a new country in to adding into the coverage area. So it makes it a little bit nicer. And, I think by the end of even this month, I could be adding something else. Or by at least the Grand Prix. I could be adding, I would say maybe Canada would be the next deal. I don't know. I don't know if maybe I should do Canada or, with the Nogueiras, maybe I should do Brazil next. It's considered, South America? Maybe I should do South America next, while I have the Nogueiras around as my champions. Since I just, where's my belts? Yeah, since we just crowned Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira as the heavyweight champion, and we still have Alexandre Franca Nogueira 3 defenses into his title reign. We don't have a lightweight champion yet. Maybe we should have Franca Nogueira go down to lightweight and win that title too. But I did have an idea using the rules and settings when it came to having fights finish. And that's basically just using the old school rules of considering this isn't exactly reality. I don't know how this will do for I don't know how this will do for when it comes to the coverage of a lot of people being absent for events, but I think we have enough people for it. I'm going to start legalizing knee strikes to the head, and also, because I know this will fucking finish a fight, soccer kicks to the head. So it's going to get brutal. I don't think I want to change the rounds. I think the rounds are fine. I think it's interesting. Rather than, trying to do 3-minute rounds, 5-minute rounds. I think we're pretty okay with where we're at with that. Unless I just wanted to do like a full 30 minutes. That's another possibility. Instead of doing rounds, I just do like one full, where is it at? Not deciders, but yeah, one full like 15 minutes. And then like non-title matches could be 30, or title matches and main events could be 30. But I kind of like how it's going now. And we have been getting more finishes here recently, so I'm not too against it. I think I'll just kind of keep that the way it is with the rounds. But we'll do the legalizing of knee strikes to the head as well as soccer kicks to the head. So maybe that'll make things a little bit more interesting. I believe we are... Oh, see, that's supposed to be an F, not an E. Can I change that? Am I able to? I don't think I can. Whoops. That's all right. Nonetheless, we have Quentin Jackson and Sean Shirk fighting in Infamous 2. We have our card set for Roman Michian and Lance Gibson fighting in the main event of Revolution 40. And we have our Grand Prix kind of for the most part set, but I think within the next week or two, we really got to get going on what other fights we're going to put here. I don't know if we're going to put any more title fights in there, or maybe some other big time fights, put some number 1 contender bouts in there, just make it kind of a big show, I think is probably what I'll do. Let me look at the absences here. A lot of people seem to be having anywhere between 2 and 3 weeks left to recover. So I don't think there's anybody right now. Joe Charles would be good for a fight. Zekic maybe wouldn't be too bad. Maybe not Dennis Stoynik. So this is a possibility. Putting Joe Charles on there. So it's not too huge of a card. Still gets him a solid fight. Let me see here. Maybe some more mid-level. We got quite a few mid-level regional guys who could be on a main card. So I think I might do that. We can do Charles and Zekic because they're kind of back and forth. We can see what's going on with that. So we can add that to the main card. So we'll do maybe like one offer fight for each weight class here. So maybe for our offer fight here, I would say someone who's well known in our in our deal here. Let's see, 4 fights. We got David Terrell with 5 fights. Is he? Yeah, he recently came back and got a couple wins. So maybe we give him another shot here, considering he is a top 10 fighter. John Lober is actually the number 3 contender to the light heavyweight title. So this might actually be a pretty good fight right there between them, David Terrell and John Lober. And that'll be a good fight with some possibilities there. Do I want to put just one? I wonder if I could get anyone into a catch weight. I would be interested to see. It looks like everyone's on. Oh no, that's the ranking. I wonder if I could get someone convinced to do a catch weight fight. More than likely, it would have to be maybe a smaller light heavyweight and a bigger lightweight. You can have Jermaine Andre come in. He could face someone like a Pete Spratt. Well, they're both light heavyweights there. Let me see if there's a lightweight. Hiroyuki Abe. I don't know if he would take that. So they're not able to come to a suitable weight limit. How about Greg McIntyre? Nope. What if he faced a heavyweight? All right. I don't think we're going to get anything for that. I don't think we're going to get a catch weight. Oh, catch weight is they're not in the same weight class. That was a lot of like the Pride fights when you saw like the little tiny dude versus the big fat dude in a fight. Those were catch weight fights. So that's when you can, if you could figure out a weight for them to fight at. If they're close enough in weight, they can potentially fight each other. But yeah, Pride did a lot of it. I think Ryzen kind of still does it. I don't know if they do it as much anymore, but the Pride days what's the difference between catch weight and open weight? I think it's pretty much the same. Well, I think open weight is, I don't think there's much of a difference between catch weight and open weight. I think they're pretty much one and the same. I think they're pretty much only different in name. Yeah, catch weight and open weight is like two. Well, open weight would be like a division where it's like there is no like weight limit. You know, it's pretty open. Like when I had my first when I first started this and I did an open weight belt, is because I had a mixture of light heavyweights and heavyweights, and yeah, so there was no real need for that. But now that I actually have weight classes, let's see. Oh, UFC's doing fight night. They're doing their fight night. Oh boy, they got Takanori Gomi. Did Did they get him the light heavyweight title, or is he just fighting for it right now? Doesn't look like he is the champion. I don't know if he is, though. I can't. I'd have to see here. Okay, so he is the lightweight champion. Open weight's a division style, catch weight's a fight style. Yeah, I would say that's probably the best way to put it. Open weight is basically a division where there is not really a weight limit. Catch weight is guys in different weight limits in weight classes fighting each other. Aaron Riley. Should we get him? We should probably get him. Have we tried to get him? There's no other. Let me see here. Suggested appropriate contract. Okay. I don't remember if I did any of this, so excuse me. Make that offer. There we go. I'm getting obsessed with I'm getting obsessed with looking at houses now. I still probably have a few months before I really need, I'm looking seriously at it. Featherweight? You know what? We could maybe, can we use some more lightweights? Probably not. Then again, what the hell was he? He was a lightweight. Okay. Let's see. Lightweight. His name is the Joker. We have to bring him in. Let's have him move. I like now we do have a little bit of pull when it comes to that. We do have a slight bit of pull to just go, yeah, why don't you come over and fight for us? Like, oh, okay. God, we really don't need more lightweights. Man, this guy is the epitome of mid 2000s. He's got the flames, he's got the everything. This guy, I'm not kidding. Of course, he's from Huntington Beach. He's probably a lightweight too. Bantamweight. Shelby Walker. Nice enough. Middleweight's not bad. At some point, I gotta have a distinction between lightweight and light heavyweight. I think that's the next split, because I got light heavyweight to 205. I got heavyweight 206 up. But lightweight's at like 155, I think. Maybe bigger. What do I have my weight class at for that? My lightweight is at 155. My light heavyweight. So splitting that light heavyweight's probably the next bit. Because I think it would be, probably like a welter or middleweight is my next deal. Something at like a 175. I think a 175 belt is going to be my next bit. Because that'll split it pretty much right down the middle there. So we've got 4. Oh, wait, no. We got 2 guys we're bringing in. 2 other guys we are looking to re-sign, I think. Maybe we are trying to sign him. That's all right. All right, let's get going. Oh, that dude's a pro wrestler. That dude is seriously Ikuhisa Minoa. That dude's got the elbow pads, the trunks, the wrist tape. Yeah, I gotta see who he is. Ikuhisa Minoa. Does it say anything? That dude was dressed like a pro wrestler. He has to have been, right? This looks like a dude who maybe like wrestled at one point for like All Japan. Ikuhisa Minoa. Oh, did he beat Butterbean? Oh, he's the giant killer. Oh, he's the dude who, okay, holy shit, okay. And all the bars are closed. Yeah, they closed all the bars. That's right. Now I remember. I kind of remember him, actually. And he did have a professional wrestling career. Didn't look like it lasted. Well, no, he was... Oh, he was going to be... Oh, he was, Wait, was that actually a thing? Was he at Bloodsport last year? Well, now I have to see. Josh Burnett's Bloodsport. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, he did. He competed in Josh Burnett's Bloodsport 2 last year. Holy shit. Okay. And he trained under the original Tiger Mask. Wow. Okay. But I saw a couple guys that I want to see if he actually... Okay, so he beat Bob Sapp. He beat Bob Sapp. He beat Don Fry. Well, it's 2008 Don Fry. He beat Butterbean. He lost to 2006 Crow Cop. Okay, so he's the giant killer because he beat Butterbean and Giant Silva. That's right. Okay, so that's who this dude is. He beat Phil Baroni back in the day. He lost to Quentin Jackson. He lost to Wanderlei Silva. He's got a loss to Crow Cop. He actually gets to hold the distinction of being one of the dudes who actually lost to Katsuyori Shibata during Shibata's failed MMA career. All right. Interesting. You know, he signed to Pride, of course. That just sorry, I got way off track with that, but it was just interesting to see. Suzuki beat it. Oh my god, why? Just come here. Man, I need to become a national company so that I could do that. Because I'm waiting for Sakuraba and Suzuki, but they're not going to leave their teams, so yeah, Suzuki was right there. He left Pancrase or got cut by them and is just working local fights. It's a pain in the ass. All right, let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3 guys for sure. Matt Anderson's going back to... Didn't he get dumped once? Yeah, he got dumped by UFC, then he came and did a kind of okay with us, and now he's getting picked up by Pride. You're welcome. Bobby Southworth... Oh, no, that's WEC. Who cares? Pat Miletich is coming to the end of his UFC contract. More than likely, I won't be able to sign him. So I'm probably just going to have to just let him go. Because they're not going to allow me... What are they offering him, by the way? Whoops. Okay, rival bids. There it is. 5,500, 12s. I mean, that's not bad. I wonder if I am able to sway people away if I offer them enough money. That's gonna be my next deal. Can I sign someone away from UFC? Instead of consistently losing people to UFC, am I capable of signing people away? You have a better offer. All right, what do you want then? How about a $2,000 signing bonus? We'll up it to $7,500, and we'll up these to 16%. How about all 10 fights? You know what? 5 fights are guaranteed. Oh, I can't guarantee any fights. because he's not exclusive. Yeah, I think exclusive offers are going to be always going to trump non-exclusive offers. So I'm just going to stop that then. Lashley will be in here, but I mean, he's years away at this point. Let's see here. Mark Weir's leaving. Eiji Ishikawa's leaving. These guys, I don't think they're anywhere in my top 10 at this point. So I think I'm okay right now. Bankrupting his company just to get one guy. Oh yeah, you just wait until I start getting some money for Idol Fight Project. You won't know what it you'll come to learn the meaning of the term bankrupting people, bankrupting the company to sign people. You mean Andrei Arlovsky? I did have him. He left. I'm too small. UFC and Pride and Pancrase can just take whoever they want from me, and I can't do anything to stop it. So if you say, hey, you should get this guy, more than likely I either tried or I had them at one point and then they left. On the small chance that they actually are here, I will hang on to them for what I can, but more than likely they will also leave. I just saw they did a show, right? Did they cut people? This was... Nope. Okay. This is all they cut. Yeah, I don't care. All right. Do we have pretty much everything? All right. I'm going to have to decide. I mean, I guess if I do some, I guess if I really get some people invested in, if I throw some people into short camps, I can. But let me look at the absences real quick. A lot of these guys have got 5 days left, so let's go to the day of the show here. A lot of guys will be coming back from their injuries, and it's pretty much decision time at that point if I want to do a show in a month. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. Okay. Katsumura has an injury. Oh, that was supposed to be... Okay, the fight's canceled there. Oh, here we go. Okay. Aaron Riley just signed. Just Leoden's just signed. Alright, so we need to redo something here. Let me see here. Aaron Riley and Jess Leoden. Revolution 40. Oh, see. Look at all the inducements I have to do for this one. To be announced. So I'm going to have to probably do an... Well, I mean, they approached me about it. It's a possible win there. Let's go Aaron Riley. Inducement is 600. That's fine. We're making like $100,000 a freaking month at this shit. What mod is this? Like what year? I started in 1997. So this was like a 1997 mod. And it's got like a bunch of people. It basically has a bunch of old school people that start filing in, and then even up to like recent people. All right, so I got the fight replaced. Mark Ware's gone. Bobby Southworth I'm going to have to deal with. Matt Anderson's gone. Paul Buentello is finally back. Hey, so speaking of, we can maybe put together something for... All right, let me There's a lot of quick camp fighters available. And I see a lot of names for quick camp fighters for even this show in 2 weeks. All right. We'll add a show. We'll add RFC Infamous 3. We'll add the December show. Let's see. Where's my old wrestling vids? I haven't done it. Jesus. Keep your shorts on. I don't think I'm going to do it on this stream. I might do it in a later because I want to actually do some TEW. I already had an open weight division at one point, and now that I actually have people with weight classes, that's how I do it. I started with an open weight division. Now I actually separate people by weight classes because it's just not fair sometimes to put, I don't know, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira against Jens Pulver. Michigan? Have we done Michigan? I don't think we've done Michigan. The last show that was held there was 5 years ago. So, you know what? We'll do Michigan. Who's available? A lot of people are available for this show, and actually won't take a lot of money. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Don't want to do Michigan. See, now I'm thinking about it. Why is Missouri only that? Yeah, you know what? Let's do Michigan. Michigan in December actually doesn't sound like a good idea. Michigan in December sounds terrible. Pennsylvania would be equally terrible. Tennessee wouldn't be that bad. No one has held a major show in Tennessee. Let's hold a show in Memphis. How about that? Let's do a Memphis MMA. No, don't advance the numbering system. All right, cool. Florida. I think I'm already doing a Florida show, or I've done a Florida show recently. Yeah, that's where the Grand Prix is going to be. Of course. Florida in December is much nicer. We'll do Tennessee because no one's done a show. Ooh, there we go. All right, we've already got one main eventer. Are we going to do Frank Mir? I don't think Frank Mir's that big enough yet. I feel like that'll be a oh god. Crow Cop Boss Rutan. Do I want to give that away right now? Oh. I've either got Rutan and Mir, or Rutan and Crow Cop. I could do Mike Hayes too, because his likely usage is main eventing. So I could give it something a little bit different, and then we can do an actual numbered show for like a Mir or Crow Cop fight. Because I feel like, well, I think I'm already full up on the Grand Prix. I mean, I guess I could throw one more in. Joe Charles. Should I do... Should I just completely... I would feel bad about potentially like... Oh, shit. Let me see. Let me look at these guys. Let me look at it. Potentially main eventing, mini eventing. Okay, so Jeff Curran's a main eventer. All right, you know what? I don't want to do Mir and Crow Cop. So for the Grand Prix, nah, you know what? I think it'll be fine there. I'm gonna wait because I'm thinking. Yeah, so we're gonna do Mike Hayes on this show because it's a close enough fight, and it gives Boss another kind of tune-up to make sure that he's good, because he utterly flopped sort of the first time. In his Riddle debut years from now. By the way, D-Mailer, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll do Boss Root and Mike Hayes. That's fine. Inducement of $800. That's fine. All right, 2 main eventers main eventing. So that's what we're gonna do. 2006. I think he's actually like 2008. I do believe it's like 2008. Now these are main card guys. These aren't quite main event guys. So I think running Mir and Crow Cop right now would be fine. This is already looking to be insanity. All right, Paul Buentello should show up. He came back. He's got his popularity, even though it says preliminary card. We can feed someone like Scott Ferozzo to him. He's been around. He hasn't been around in a while. What happened with him? His last fight was July. Man, he really got fucked up. He was gone for 5 months after that last beatdown. Yeah, I'm gonna have them face Ferozzo because they've never fought, and hopefully it'll give Buentello a nice win back because he was doing well. He wasn't doing too hot, honestly. Beforehand, he lost 4 of his last 5, so maybe we can bring him back in. So we got our heavyweight fight set. Let's do light heavyweight. Oh God. No, Nogueira. Oh man, Nogueira. We're gonna have to do something for January with Nogueira. Is he signed to anybody else right now? No. So he'll main event. In January. With it looks like either. I don't think we could do Dave Monet. Just happened a couple fights ago. Kara Parisian, he hasn't fought. And Parisian is the number 2 contender. So wherever Kara Parisian is. When does Parisian come back? He's got 7 days. Okay, so we can line up a January show with that title fight. Light heavyweights, so we're gonna wait on that. Brennan Kamaka. Let me look at some of the other guys. Who's Vernon White? Justin. I'm trying to line up some of the guys. Oh, you know what? Who's challenged people? Aziz and John Lobert. No. Drew Fickett's doing his thing. Justin Martin and Vernon White. That's not around. Tiago Alves and Sean Shirk doesn't look like it's around. So they're not available right this second. But we can do Pete Spratt and now if we keep guys kind of away from each other, let's do it's a little too much for Jermaine Andre, I think. Brennan Kamaka wouldn't be too bad. That's a main card and a main eventing, so they could be the co-main. And since he's a main card guy, he could debut on the main card. He could face Trent Jenkins. Jenkins isn't really around. Ooh, Shigetoshi Iwase. But I'm mostly looking for main card guys. Yeah, you know, let's give him Iwase. How about that? Actually, no, we'll do. Yeah. We'll do that. That could be a little bit lower down, and we'll throw them just above that. Let's look at lightweight fights. Jens Pulver, who didn't get to be in the lightweight tournament. Oh man, there's no one good for him. Everyone's just not good. I guess I could give him a fight that he could kind of easily win. I don't know if they'll accept that. I mean, they'll take it, I guess. I'm not big on that one. Any more main card guys? We got one main card guy of tomorrow. Oh my god, with the people asking me to hire people. We'll throw them in here. Throw that down. All right, one more lightweight fight maybe. Trent Jenkins is a main card guy, but I don't know if there's anyone for him to face. You know what? I think... Oh no, we kind of don't have a ton of here. Let me see. How much time do some of these absent guys have left? 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. Okay, so we got some more people coming within the next 7 days. So I think I'll do that, and we'll hopefully get the rest of the card rounded out, because we just need, what, one more fight? Honestly, we'll probably put 2. That'll be fine. Well, we got our show tonight. We got Infamous 2, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and save it. There we go. Ooh, maybe someone will get cut from UFC. We could bring them in. All right, Quentin Jackson and Sean Shirk headline. We got no prelims here. That's fine. Watch the main show. We don't need a pre-show analysis. Yeah, I think most of these guys, I kind of want to see what they can do. Starting with BJ Penn versus Vincent Latoa. All right, let's get this going. BJ Penn 1-0. Clear guy to win here. So Latoa's kind of working from behind already. He's a big underdog here. Betting line of plus 400. Need something to drink. What is it with the hardly any music playing? It feels so damn low today. That's all right. Let's see here. Final 60 seconds. See, here I was hoping for some knockdowns followed by some soccer kicks and knees. Maybe I should make it like 2 10-minute rounds or something, and then maybe 3 10 minutes. Yeah, I think I already know which one you're probably talking about. Yep. How about go fuck yourself? Because it's probably a true statement. The idea of canceling Yoshiko isn't really going to work. I feel like you're doing it just to troll, but honestly, it's mostly, it came across my timeline. And I'm like, well, you know what? Yeah, for every time someone tells her to go fuck herself and that they're not going to watch something that they're part of, she gets like 100, like an extra 1,000 followers. It's kind of true. There you go. BJ Penn winning by unanimous decision. Of course. Where is this? This is what? All right, so I'm going to put that in green as he's next in line to get put. It's just making a joke, but yeah, it's basically me agreeing with the fact that it's like a lot of people who push to like never watch a show that Yoshiko is on really isn't doing a whole lot, because Japan really likes her, so not really gonna do a whole lot. Wes Gassaway versus Mark Weir. Mark Weir on his way out the door, so hopefully Gassaway in his debut can win. It looks like it'll probably happen, so that'll be nice. We can send Mark Weir packing into UFC. Oh, shit. Oh, God, never mind. Well, well, that was quick. Never mind. Mark Weir knocks him out in under a minute and a half. Go fuck myself. There you go. You only watch TJPW, so you're superior. You know she wrestled for them like a couple years ago, right? They probably bring her back. Hell, they do bring her back in DDT. There we go. So Mark Weir thanks everyone. And prepare his fight and his sponsors, and off he goes to UFC after having a 280 betting line underdog. He ends up just knocking out Wes Gasaway in under 90 seconds. Tim Lajic versus Giza Kalman. I feel like this is at least the second time they fought, right? Yes. All right. I didn't know if it was the third, but yeah, it is just the second. Giza Kalman. Yep, I was just making absolutely sure. So yeah, Tim Lajic and Giza Kalman fight for the second time. Last time they fought was back in 1999. 2.5 years ago at Revolution 11. Kalman won in unanimous decision after only 2 rounds. Lajic is looking to get his win back. That was before you watched. Well, that's you. I actually watched it. Let's see here. Oh, Kalman shooting in for... Oh, boy. You know, they are both wrestlers, so it makes sense that they're going to try to take each other down. Oh, big takedown by Kalman. Kimura? Ooh. We don't ever get a lot of submissions. Unless it's Alexandra Franco Nogueira. Then it's a little bit different. Now we got the music really going. All right. Yeah, Kalman definitely had that one. I don't think Lajic is going to get this one. Unless he really comes in and makes something happen here. I'm trying, Tim. Thought you did better than this. I think he came in off of a win at WEC, but then again he lost his 2 fights with us. And there goes Lajic again. Kalman takes him down. He's not gonna get submitted, it looks like. But I don't think this is gonna do anything. That's gonna be it. This is clearly Giza Kalman getting the win. So there you go. Is he even on the... Oh, you know what? Tim Lajic, I think I'm going to bump him out of the top 5. He was the number 6 contender. I'm going to go ahead and bump him out after losing so handily to Giza Kalman, who is not even ranked. So, let's see here. Carlos Barreto, Trate Liegman goes up to 6. Carlos Barreto up to 7. Mike Whitehead to 8. Crow Cop up to 9. And who's going to be the next guy at 10? John Dixon, Zekic. Let's do Boss Rutan. I think it should be Boss Rutan. John Dixon would be another possibility. There we go. I got John Dixon on here twice. Do I have 2 John Dixons? Because they're spelled differently. Let's see. All right, Mitsuhisa Tsunabe and Fabio Melo. I don't think either one of them. This is kind of a maybe thing between them. We'll just start the timer here. Let that go and see what they've done. Okay, so a win here for Tsunabe would be good because that could probably put him in contention. Actually, whoever wins this will end up getting at least a possible top 10 contender. Oh, that's a photo. Just looks like you. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. He kind of does, but I got more facial hair. And my actual hair is a bit more messed up. All right. So let's see here. Fabio Melo's an ex-UFC guy, right? Like in real life? Pretty sure. I don't think Tsunabe ever was. Let's see here. They're giving it 10-9 to Melo, maybe. Didn't seem like much happened there. Judo and wrestling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So you got a judo wrestler and a jiu-jitsu specialist, and they're standing and banging. I hate you both. I really dislike the both of you right now. All right, the end of round 2. It could be 2018. Maybe they'll go 1919 just to... Oh, never mind. Nope, Fabio Melo gets the win. All right, so we will put him... Oh, no, Tsunabe was as a guy who could contend, but now Fabio Melo is going to take his place as a guy who could be next in line to be a top 10 contender. There you go. Thanks, everyone, and his team, his sponsors, for supporting him. It was a tough fight. Shows respect to Tsunabe. There we go. Nick Serra versus Alex Reed. I want to say Nick Serra is at least... Okay, I see Matt Serra. Did he lose his last fight? Whoops, god damn it. Okay, so that's what happened. He faced Roman Michian and lost a couple months ago. Other than that, he was doing okay. Is he fighting it? I think he's fighting light heavyweight, right? Yeah. But either way, he's facing Alex Reed, who I don't believe... Oh, yeah, it wasn't... Oh, I forget now. I forget what he was... That's right. We ended up seeing something about Alex Reed. He was a... I forget what he was into something weird. What was he into? Alex Reed's a cage fighter, TV star who won Celebrity Big Brother. Now, what was the weird sex thing he was into? Revenge porn. Yeah, his ex-girlfriend did revenge porn. Cross-dressing. That's what he's into. He's into cross-dressing. Oh. Wait. Wait. No, god damn it. Oh shit, Nick Serra choked him out in round 1 and I didn't even notice. Hang on. Alex Reed, sex with men doesn't make you gay or bisexual, just like a cigarette doesn't make you a smoker. Hey, you do you, bro. Okay. No, okay. So he's So Alex Reed is straight, but he shared his experience of having sex with men, and that it doesn't make him gay or bisexual, just like smoking a cigarette doesn't make you a smoker. I feel like those are two different things. Just my own personal feeling, but whatever. Nick Serra got the win. He's an interesting dude. He really is. He's quite the interesting dude. Nick Serra got the win. His team prepared him for the fight. His sponsors for supporting him. Nick Serra praised Reed for his skill, toughness, and the way his ass looks in a miniskirt. Hashtag cancel MWG. No, okay. Royce Alger versus Joseph Nowak. I think Royce Alger is the #1 contender to the heavyweight title, so he has everything to lose here. Speaking of, Alger immediately throws him to the ground and submits him in under a minute. What? Never mind. I couldn't even get out the sentence. I couldn't even get out the sentence of he had everything to lose before he put Nowak down and tapped his ass out. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we're gonna feed him to Big Nog. He's gonna get a fight with Big Nog here soon. I imagine his recovery process is not gonna be long, so I'm thinking February. I'm thinking the February show maybe. I guess it depends on when Big Nog's fight was in October. I mean, I guess you maybe could do the infamous show in January, but we'll see. Everything to lose, wins in less than a minute. Yep. Name checks all of his sponsors, thanks his fans. I'm gonna put that as like a little green thing on Alger. Like he's definitely fighting for the title next. I'm just gonna put a little thing next to. I'm gonna highlight his name, just so I know for a fact this dude is fighting for a title. On his next fight is gonna be for the heavyweight title. Vernon White versus Nate Marquardt. I think that was one of the guys who they called each other out, I want to say. Nonetheless, let's see. Vernon White, the #6 contender to the light heavyweight title. Nate Marquardt, I think he's not here. He has a possibility of contending, though. He does have to deal with the likes of Quentin Jackson, Thiago Alves, and few other guys. Mark Weir got a nice win, but at least he signed somewhere else, so that's one less guy you have to deal with. I mean, I'm doing Evgenic on the next after all this, and oh god, we get an immediate takedown, but this one doesn't result in an immediate submission. I mean, that Alger submission has to go for the submission of the night. No matter what. Let's see. I think Marquardt's still got he's still definitely got the advantage here. Let's see here. Well, takedown attempt by White. Not even to make it happen. While he's doing that, I want to see. He did lose to Sean Shirk, but he had a win against Kunioku and Renzo Gracie leading up to it. So looking to get a win back. Nate Marquardt, on the other hand, had a win against Marvin Eastman recently in his debut. So looking to get a win here and get on the top 10 boards. Actually, I don't think he'd technically end up on the top 10 boards that quickly, but we'll see what happens. There's just so many guys ahead of them. I'm going to have to start making it like a top 15. Oh, shit. Never mind. Fuck you, Nate Marquardt. Vernon White gets the win and a majority decision. Nate's going to have to fight his way back. And Vernon White after that. You know what? Let's move Vernon White up one. How about that? Because I think we got a Drew Fickett fight that'll be coming up. So... let's see. Izuru Takeuchi goes there. I'll move him right above Izuru Takeuchi. So Vernon White will become a number 5 contender for the title. and we will leave it at that. There we go. And Vernon White name checks everyone on his team, various sponsors, all his friends, family, supporters. With the scoring, he indicates he's perplexed about not getting a unanimous decision. Speaking of dudes who are looking to contend in the light heavyweight division, Razak Al Hassan is one of them. Joel Sutton is not quite one of them. I think he's trying to get a win back, right? Oh, no, he did. He did actually get here. So I think Al Hassan has a good shot at getting in the top 10. And Joel Sutton possibly as well. I will say, Toxic, I want to be as nice as possible about this. I understand the wrestlers that were in MMA, and I do keep an eye on that. I really need you to chill, because I fully understand there are wrestlers that are in this, and I will look to hire them when I can. That's just all I'll say about it. But I just want you to chill out with, hey, hire this guy, hire this guy, hire this guy. I got you. I got it. So I'm kind of hoping for Al Hassan, I guess, to okay, well, now that I just mentioned it, oh, never mind, he took him down, but let's see, Al Hassan. Oh, I didn't realize how heavy of a favorite he was. This must have been a call out. This must have been like a challenge. Shit, never mind. All right, it's done. Bye. Why in the hell did Joel Sutton think that he had half a chance? Why? How quickly did he just knock him out? Knocked him out real quick in that second round. He probably would have damn near kept him on the ground. There we go. Al Hassan. Did he used to fight? Yeah, he got his ass knocked out by Crow Cop in Japan, I believe. Yeah, Al Hassan is from Iowa. I don't think he's specific. He could be from Des Moines, but I think if you trained with, say, what was the dude I was just trying to get? Pat Miletich, because Pat Miletich is from Iowa. In fact, funny story, I think I'd seen a letter that was like addressed to him. So he still lives in Iowa, because I can't imagine there's two Pat Miletiches that live in Iowa and have it not be that guy. So I'm guessing he could be from Des Moines, and I don't 100% know. Now I have to find out. But I do think there's a hefty amount of guys that if they trained under Miletich, yeah, because he's technically from Ghana. That's technically where he fought. Like, that's technically where he was born, was Ghana. It doesn't say really anything about, how he went somewhere. Let me see here. Actually, now I'm kind of wondering. Let's see, 1985. This man is okay. This can't be him. Is it a different dude? Because this dude. This is a 19-year-old. And Abdul Razak Al Hassan, it's got to be this dude. But he was born in 85, which would make him 16 years old right now. So unless he's lying to me right now. Every Japanese wrestler wrestling America is from Tokyo. I'm pretty sure they announce Nakamura from being from Osaka. Or is it Kyoto? And Asuka's from Osaka. I believe I think that's how it went. Okay, now I am confused because I see Razak Al Hassan. There's only one, as far as I know, Abdul Razak Al Hassan. He's listed as 19 right now. And I don't see anything that would give me the idea that he would be from Iowa. And he would be like 15 in real life. Also, he recently got sexual assault allegations in it's kind of yeah, he was in it doesn't look like him, honestly. Is this a different dude? This doesn't look like him. This is not the same dude. That's not the dude that we've been using. Who is, well, okay, yeah, so he had sexual, okay, so he was, all right, so he was accused of, what did I call it in the Super Mega Baseball thing? Aggressively loving two women back in March of 2018, but he was found not guilty. They actually went to trial, and he maintained his innocence through the whole thing. They went to trial. He was found not guilty. So they went through a whole thing, and he's, yeah, found not guilty. But that can't be. That's got to be a different dude. That is a different dude. Who is this Razak Al Hassan that we have right now? Is this a dude that the game created? Who didn't get sexually? That's a good point. I gotta look up who that picture is now. I didn't even think about it. That can't be the same dude. Is it? I don't know. Maybe he bulked up and shaved his fro, but that doesn't look like the same guy. And that dude is not from Iowa. That dude is from Texas. He fights out of, he's from Texas. This is not an Iowan. Who is that man? All right, Quentin Rampage Jackson versus Sean Shirk in the main event. Let's just do this so I can know what in the hell is going on. What is going on in this mod? Razak Al Hassan. There is another one. Why is, dude, the Wikipedia is not even fully pulling it up. There are two Razak Al Hassans. Okay, so this Razak Al Hassan was born in 82. He was from Ames, so like half an hour north of Des Moines. Okay, so this dude, he lines up with it. So there's a Razak Al Hassan, and then there's a dude who's been in the UFC, Abdul Razak Al Hassan. What in the fuck? What? Are you telling me there's going to be he's in the UFC, so obviously he's going to be in this mod. Huh? Okay, so this dude actually is from, okay, so this guy doesn't have anything other than his basic mixed martial arts record. He doesn't have shit. And it said he didn't start fighting until 2007. So that would have been well into his 20s. Because he's 38 now. There are two dudes. Hey, Eagles, what's going on? I'm watching assumedly Quentin Rampage Jackson beating up on Sean Shirk. And I'm perplexed at the fact that there actually is two. There's Razak Al Hassan, who actually is from Iowa, who doesn't seem to have done anything. It doesn't seem like he's done anything. Because all it literally states is his basic. All right, there's his sure dog. All right, just to show you this is the actual guy. That's his sure dog. And he actually is, well, it says Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's probably where he fought out of. But the real guy didn't start fighting until 2007, so he would have been like 26. And this guy doesn't seem, you probably can't find too much on him because they have a much more famous Abdul Razak Al Hassan. Either way. Oh, were you born in 19th? Oh, I see, the 1930. What, do you think I was born in the year 109? That's so weird. Like, that's not even Like that's such a specific name. I don't think that was those weren't names that they eventually had, right? That they were actually born as that. Because he's Razak Al Hassan. The other dude is Abdul Razak. They had to have been. That's so weird. Not to mention they were born 3 years apart and they both got into MMA. That's trippy as fuck. Sorry. There's a whole Rampage Sean Shirk fight going on, but my mind was blown by the fact that MMA has two Razak Al Hassans. It's not something like where, you know, it's not something like in wrestling where you get guys with like two of the same names, where you have like Dr. Death Steve Williams and like Steve Austin's name was actually Steve Williams. So he changed his name. But these are two dudes named Razak Al Hassan. Well, one of them's Abdul, but still. That's crazy. Damn. Who's the dude who was like, by the way, you got two judges who were like, yeah, no, he won all 4 rounds. And then this other dude who was like, yeah, I think Sean Shirk won a couple of them. Who is Marcos Rosales? Because for some reason he must have had some money on Sean Shirk, because the other two judges clearly were like, yeah, no, Jackson won all 4. And they're like, maybe not. Someone's got some money on him. In your graduating class had 2 Abigail Smiths. Abigail Smith sounds like that's the thing too, is that because like my high school, obviously I have my real name on my Twitter, but my high school, I had a kid a year older than me who was also Tyler Wilson. So I have another dude who was born a year older than me, that with the same name, but they're like common names. It's much different when it's Razak Al Hassan. All right, so there you go. Rampage Jackson getting the win here in his second fight. So yeah, we gotta start. Oh, you know what? Sean Shirk was the number 9 contender. I'm thinking David Terrell goes up, and since he beat him, I guess I'll put Quentin Jackson in there as that guy. Thiago Alves technically had that first spot, but Quentin Jackson was the guy who actually beat Sean Shirk. Was the guy who actually beat a top 10 guy, so I gotta put him in there. How many times is he gonna say it until people leave? About 25 more times. A poor fight. Whatever. Praise his team, sponsors, and fans. He wants to fight Kara Parisian next. Kara Parisian's all the way up at the number 2 contender. I'm gonna have him probably be the next light heavyweight challenger. You know what? I guess you could do that instead. You could have Alexander Franco Nogueira face, I don't know. I know Vernon White's got his win. Drew Fickett. Razak Al Hassan. I don't want to have him face Dave Monet again. Parisian would be the next guy up. But maybe I should do Quentin Jackson versus Kara Parisian, and the winner faces Nogueira. Or Parisian potentially wins the light heavyweight title, or he loses, and then to try to get his win back, he faces Jackson. If Jackson could beat Parisian at that point, maybe give him another fight to work his way up a little bit, then you can make it a number 1 contender. There we go. Popularity unchanged. Uh-oh. We're not doing too hot now. But we at least increased our popularity in Japan, so that's fine. Nick Serra got the was that the no, Royce Alger. I'll get actually no, Royce Alger has to be submission of the night. Has to be. There you go. Give out the awards. There you go. $107,000. We're doing it. We're only going to gain more once we start gaining popularity in Japan. I was born, then you'd love your company. Well, I appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Light heavyweight offers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Aziz is back. Okay, that's good. Giza Coleman. Yeah, you know what? He just got to win, so get him some more. Bring him back into the fold. Do I have a team? I have my own. I have my own network. It was going to take me a while before I actually got onto a network in game, but I was able to make enough money to just get my own network. It's probably how I'm going to do it in TEW too. By the time I can probably get on some tiny little network, I could just make my own. Mark Weir's gone. Well, there you go. I won't have to talk about him anymore because Rezak Al Hassan is gone. Might as well pull him off. Well, pull him off the contenders list. I need to reorganize this. You happy? You're not gonna hear it anymore. He's gone. And there. I'm just trying to reorganize some things. Hang on. Is it a Rev FC pep? Yeah, without even, especially top contenders or champions. Pat Miletich beat, obviously, dude. Why does that look like a mugshot? That really looks like a mugshot. Probably is. Alex Reed has a minor hand injury. That's fine. All right, who was cut? Billy Angel. All right, I want dudes with faces. We're long past the point of having faceless people. Ooh, okay. Oh, he was with us at one point, and then he immediately signed somewhere else. 2,400, but he's got high-level regional name value. So we'll go ahead and set him up. 12% this. Hopefully that's enough. All right, that seems to be good. We could use some, and he's light heavyweight. We could afford to, well, I guess we have plenty of light heavyweights and heavyweights. We could probably use some bigger name lightweights at this point, but I always talked about not having more lightweights anyway, so we'll just make who we got. Tim Erickson, super heavyweight. Ooh. What does he fight at then? Fuck it, dude. I'll take a super heavyweight. I like me a super heavyweight. Let's see here. 12, 13. Which Chris brother is retiring? Whichever is the one with the beard, the non-blonde guy, I believe. I believe the blonde guy is the one who's like the family man. It's the other dude. You know, Tyler once tried to ask her out during a... I did not try to ask her out during a Stardom show. I just missed her in the signing line. There were a few people I really regret that I just barely missed in the Stardom signing line. I prefer not to go over it again. I did not ask. No, you were not there with me. You weren't there. I guarantee you've never been to fucking Japan. Not a once. You know what? He's a young guy. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's true. You were never in Japan either. A second witness. But for real though, we should go. Once all the restrictions get lifted. I don't know if I'm gonna need someone else to go with. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, Pride still all the kind of the companies kind of still exist. 4 years, 10 fights. I'll bring him back in. Let's do 8% all the way. 8%. He has a better offer. Ooh. Let me look at the rival bid. Oh, that's from Pancrase. Oh, Pancrase is going to get him. All right, cool. Let's see here. Randall Ward. No. Oh, my God. You're on disability now. What the fuck did you do to yourself? I imagine whatever it was, you did it to yourself. Ooh, another heavyweight? Oh, yeah, we should probably see if he'll move. Oh, that's right. He's with the team. Fuck it. Let's see here. Daniel Hernandez. Middleweight. Low-level regional, but we can maybe do something with him. We'll bring him in. Wait, wasn't he just signed to people? Oh, no, he's already with me. Then what the fuck is this? Oh, okay. We're going back a little ways now. That's right. All right. So we have the signing. We have the signing stuff there. So Giza Kallman. We got Carl Ognibene, Tom Erickson, Gabe Lemley. All right. We are good to go. All right. I think I need to get to Saturday because we're going to really be cutting it close with the short camps or the quick camps. But we might be able to fill out the rest of the card here. All right, what do we got here? Coleman. All right, Eric Pele's gone. Cool. Ian Freeman's gone. Shit, he was my number 2 contender. Okay, cool. Awesome, now I got to reorganize everything. Hang on. Andre Roberts goes up to number 2. Joe Charles goes up to number 3. Jonathan Ivey at number 4. Trot Leagueman at number 5. You know what? I should make sure. Okay, Rezako Hassan's left. Sean O'Connell's leaving. I don't think I got him for anything big. Marvin Eastman, same thing. Carlos Pareto at 6. Mike Whitehead at 7. Mirko Krokop at 8. Boss Rutan at 9. All right, let me make sure. I got 2 John Dixons here. I'm pretty sure I don't have 2 John Dixons, but I want to make sure. Okay, yeah, that's all I got. Jon, yeah, that's all. Okay, so I must have just typed out John Dixon. You know what? Yeah, I think he'll take the number 10 spot for right now. We only have a couple of big guys right now who could possibly take that spot, so we'll see what happens. We got to get to the end of the month. Holy shit, we're an hour 20 in. There's so much that we were doing. All right, matchmaking real quick. I got to fill out Infamous 3 real quick. Ian Freeman. Oh, should we do an Ian Freeman fight then? Since he's going to be gone anyway, might as well make something happen with it. Dennis Stoynick. Can we throw that in there? Wouldn't have time to run a training camp. That's fine. That's fine. $1,600. Who cares? Throw a heavyweight fight in there. Let's see. Light heavyweight. We got some dudes. Kara Parisian, I think, is going to face Nogueira here in a second. We need a guy for Thiago Alves. Rich Clemente is a good one. I'm trying to see. Clementi's not a top 10 guy. Thiago Alves should probably face a top 10 guy, but I don't think there's anyone there right now besides Parisian. One mock keys with no shit. Everyone's pretty much full up right now. So maybe we'll just do Rich Clemente, considering they could both be on the main card. Put that up here somewhere. We'll put that up there. All right, we filled it out. We probably could have done another lightweight fight. Is there a lightweight fight available? Yeah, there's a lightweight fight available. Let's see here. Can we put maybe a couple of smaller guys that don't have a spot? Let's see here. I want to see some main card guys like Ryan Bowe. He's a potential contender. And Junji Ikuma could potentially go there. About Quach, maybe. Del Hawkins. He hasn't won, though. I'm thinking Hideo Takoro. I think he's on a losing streak right now. All right, Junji Ikoma. There you go. We'll put that up here somewhere. There you go. Now we got a pretty full show leading up into that. Cool. We have figured that all out. Let me do matchmaking real quick so they're able to set up. Ah, fuck. No. Add a show. Revolution 41, right? Yes. Saturday, week 4 in January. Maybe we should just do Infamous 3. How about that? RFC Infamous 4, right? Yes. Saturday, week 2, January 2002. Advanced Regional. Autofill to put in Revolution Sports. We will go. I think we got Illinois coming up. We got Florida coming up. We have not held a show in Georgia yet. Am I doing an Atlanta show yet? I don't know. We'll just save it. No. Illinois, Tennessee, Florida. All right, so we'll do a show here, Georgia. Main event. Alexander Franco Nogueira, Kara Parisian, light heavyweight title in the line. That is your main event. There you go. So we already have that set. They can go start training up for that. All right. I don't know what in the hell you're going on about. Don't listen to Okada, by the way, when it comes to this shit. Don't listen to him. He's bullshitting you. All right. I think we're good then. I think we can just go to Saturday and we can get into the last show of November. God knows, shut the fuck up. And you have that nice little mod badge that makes it seem like you know what you're talking about. Suck a dick. Anyone else get cut? No. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's see here. Alex Reed's back. Okay, WEC, that's fine. James Zekic is gone. Okay, we're literally down to one other heavy. I'm so glad we're maybe getting some more heavyweights in, because holy shit. Let's see here. David Douglas is gone. I don't think we had him anywhere. Doesn't look like it. Cool. BJ Penn is gone, as I figured. All right. I figured BJ Penn would eventually be on his way out the door. Eric Pele is gone. Ian Freeman's gone. And that's all good. Marvin Eastman is gone. All right. Cool. We need some new. We got some high profile heavyweights, fortunately, but we could use some fresh blood coming in just in case people start losing. Ugh. We got some good heavyweights coming in. Let's see this first one here. Rasmus Ivanov, Dave Benetal. Okay, Dave Benetal's been well, he hasn't fought for us that much. Did he fight one fight and then leave? He did. Oh no, he fought a bunch. We were maybe going to get him, and then UFC re-signed him again. And then recut him. So that's that. Oh, that's right. Rimban and Kason. They're both if Rimban gets the win, maybe. Let's see, Infamous 3. Mike Hayes will be a good one. Oh yeah, Frank Mir isn't on here yet. Frank Mir will be a good one until he gets signed away. Ian Freeman is technically gone until after Infamous. So he'll have his last big thing. All right. Jesus Christ. Give BJ Penn the strap before he goes. He's gone. He's gone already. I didn't have him signed for a fight. He had already recently fought, so he's out of here. All right. Let's get through the end of this. Get away the pre-show analysis. We're not going to watch any of this. There's some interesting... I'm interested in seeing some of this. Like Mike Bork usually loses. Alex Cook usually loses. Kit Cope. It's like a 50-50 shot. Andy Wang does okay, but all these guys are not quite there to make me care. So there you go. Let's get this going. Ryan Diaz versus Masatoshi Abe. Oh my God, Abe might actually win here. He's had 10 fights. He's lost his last 4. He is the favorite going into this, so we'll see what happens. Ryan Diaz is a potential contender, so if Abe can win, probably won't take a spot, but Diaz will have a good say in being a contender. I've been talking for long enough. I need to actually get some liquid in my throat. All right. Jesus. Where's Schreiber? I think he got his ass kicked too hard. He was just on the last show. I think he got his ass kicked too hard. It's going to take a couple months. Well, there you go. Oh, shit. Wait. Abe slammed him? Oh, my God. Abe slams him. And with his infamous T-Rex arms, his tiny little arms, his tiny little body, picks up Ryan Diaz and slams him. Jesus. Could this be the first time we actually see Masatoshi Abe be able to muster up a win? We'll see here. 2019-20. Abe wins by majority decision. My God, Ryan Diaz gets sent packing. Masatoshi Abe getting a win. He has not had a win in 4 straight fights. He hasn't won since March of 2000. That is about 20 months when he beat Taka Yawada. So that is his last win. Coming back tonight with a big win against a potential contender. Name checks everyone at his team, his sponsors, friends, family, supporters. He would like to face Isao Hirose, who isn't even a contender. So there you go. It's just a little fight we could do. Moise Rimbon versus Dwayne Cason. 2 potential heavyweights. It'd be nice. I think Rimbon won his last fight. Yes, he did. Oh, that's right. We haven't been able to use him because WEC has been using him. I think Dwayne Cason's just been losing. So it'd be nice if Rimbon won, because then we have a guy who could be put in contention. But you never know. Usually when I put my eggs into one person's basket, that's usually when they lose. Speaking of, all right. He's trying to get a triangle in. All right, not able to make it happen there. Cason might have it. Oh my God, no! I thought he immediately tries to take him down. The old Alexander Franco Nogueira tactic of immediately taking him down. All right. What do you talk about? Shane Hollister and Tank Abbott? Let's see. 1, 2. Rimbon's got to win this round. Hopefully he did. I don't think he's going to get the win here. I think Cason might beat him. Oh my God, Dwayne Cason. I can't even put him in contention right now because he lost his last 3 fights. His last win came against Shigetoshi Iwase back in May of 2000. So once again, another year and a half without a win. Broken today. Dwayne Cason looking to come back at some point. Thanks to his team, his sponsors, friends, family, supporters. Tough fight gives a show of respect to Rimbon. Aaron Riley making his Revolution debut against Tomohiko Hori. Hori was set to face, I forget who was set to face, but Riley ended up taking this on short notice to kickstart his debut here. People you put your eggs into and they end up failing. Hey, Tank Abbott didn't fail. He became the heavyweight champion. He just ended up leaving. And Shane Hollister was a success too. You just hated on him. Doesn't mean he was a failure. Just because you didn't like him. Let's see here. Can you believe this guy gave 3 from the Dark Order a push? Hey, Alex Reynolds did very well for himself in Hawkeye Pro. Top tier wrestler. Bona fide superstar. You make it sound terrible, and then you're just like, well, you should bring in Heath Slater. And then you get, can you believe he made Heath Slater a star? Ugh. Why is HPW dead? Because I killed it. I killed it with my creation with a lethal dose of poison. No, he was talking about Alex Reynolds, who's in the Dark Order. Panda, yeah. Alex Reynolds is in the Dark Order, on AEW, legitimately. Something happened here. It looks like Hori's still he's doing okay. I don't know. Aaron Riley came in and let's see here. You say Hori. Let's see 1919. Let's see if that goes there. 2018 Riley, 1919, third round. Let's go. I think it's been a while since we've had a deciding. I think it's the first time this month we've had a deciding round. There we go. I'm kind of pushing for Riley maybe because he really wanted to debut. I don't know who I'm pushing for, honestly. Tomohiko Hori is another dude that could he. It could really go either way with him, honestly. Oh shit, Aaron Riley might be able to make it happen. All right, that's the time limit. They say Riley took it. Let's see. 29-28, Aaron Riley, which means the guy who officially thought Aaron Riley won the first time around gave that to Hori, I think. Oh, no, he probably would have. No, he would have given. Well, no, I think he would have. Yeah, because the one guy actually had Riley up, so he probably would have given another point to Hori. I don't think that guy knew what he wanted. There you go. Riley thanks all his sponsors for backing him and also thanks his friends, family, and supporters. He would like to face Barrett Yoshida next, who is a top 10 contender. That's a maybe. That's a maybe. Robin Villegas versus Aziz Karaglu. That's right. Aziz was injured, I think, from training, but he healed himself back up in time to have a nice training camp in preparation for this. Villegas, I don't believe. I think this is a call out. I don't think it was a call out. Nonetheless, Aziz has a lot more to lose here, being the number 8 contender. Who faced Nakamura in Hawkeye Pro? He's in New Japan. Oh, Hiromu? Yeah, Hiromu. Let's see here. So, hopefully Aziz ends up getting this one. We'll see what happens. Keep him there. Well, then again, if he loses, we can maybe drop him out and put Thiago Alves in there. Thiago Alves has been quietly waiting for his spot. So we have a guy available. Let's see here. I think Villegas has been doing, I think, a lot of the work here. Let's see here. Pretty dominant for Aziz. Never mind. I'm an asshole. You should have pushed Hiromu. I was going to push Hiromu. I was in the process of it. I just wasn't going to immediately push Hiromu. My plan was to give him the title probably about 6 months down the line. 6 or 7 months down the line. At least I used Noxane and Cesaro properly. I mean, it's not hard to use Cesaro better than WWE did, and Sami Zayn. Nakamura, yeah, I mean, he was doing well enough. Let's see here. Has Aziz just been killing him? Is this gonna be it for after 2 rounds here? Yeah, it looks like that's what's gonna happen. It looks like Aziz might have this one. We'll see here. 2018, 2017, 2017 unanimous decision. Aziz ends up keeping the win here. There you go. Dominant showing by Aziz. Gives a name check to everyone, his various sponsors, friends, family, supporters. Praises Villegas for skill and toughness. Rasmus Ivanov versus Dave Benetau. Ivanov with his MMA debut, pro debut. Benetau has had 2 fights thus far, coming off of a win after being cut from UFC twice before finally making his way to Revolution. So we'll see what happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What streamable thing are you showing me now?
You're right.
Oh, is it just... Oh my god. Wait, did they do that? Did they have the Dark Order do the fucking coffin dance today. Good Lord. Of course they would have the Dark Order do the coffin dance today. All right, Dave Benetow gets the win over Ivanov. So Ivanov unsuccessful in his MMA debut. In fact, I probably, yeah, you know what? Benetow. It's got to be Benetow. All right, so Dave Benetow getting the win here. And I'll put him as a potential contender, mostly because we don't have a lot of contenders left, so might as well. Next thing here, let's see. Thanks everyone in his team as sponsors. There you go. Isao Hirose, who was recently challenged, taking on Din Thomas. Let's see here. I think neither one of these guys, I think this is kind of a lesser fight. Neither one of the, maybe both these guys have possible yeah, so he beat Masatoshi Abe. So that was a decent win. Din Thomas coming off 2 losses. So this puts Hirose as a possible contender in the lightweight division if he can walk away with this. Din Thomas really just needs a win more than anything right now. And not going to happen as Isao Hirose destroys him. Just fucking annihilates him. And we're going to put him up there here. Isao Hirose. Right up there. Danny Batten, Fabio Melo as possible contenders. Possible top 10 guys. And let's see here. There we go. New Japan or someone else wouldn't match the salary. Yeah, but New Japan probably wouldn't pay Nakamura as much money as WWE does, because WWE has money to burn, and they're able to just offer him $500,000 plus to just stay there. And I'm sure if Nakamura wanted to come back and make that $500,000, he'd have to actually do something, and I don't think he wants to at this point. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot he wants. Let's see. He thanks his fans, sponsors. He wants to face Seth DeKoon, who is a top 10 contender, so that makes a good possibility for him. Tough challenge for him. He's a good talker and does well. All right, so there you go. Dave Monet, Izuru Takeuchi. Here we go. The number 1 contender and the number 6 contender. I would say the winner of this goes on to potentially face Alexander Franco Nogueira the next time around that he has a title fight. Monet looking to come back after his loss to Alexander Franco Nogueira. Maybe he would still need one more win. Maybe if Monet ends up getting a win against, let's say, Vernon White, Drew Fickett, John Lober, even Quentin Jackson is a possibility. But nonetheless, this has got some big ideas about who could potentially be the next contender. There we go. GW, if you watch Japanese for free, you'd almost exclusively watch it. I mean, there is Taima. Tell me a story about your childhood crush. So, I was in junior high. I was in 7th grade. And I had a friend of mine who was a real loudmouth jerk-off. I'm not friends with him anymore, but he was a fucking piece of shit even as a teenager. I wasn't really friends with him much longer. But he did actually find out I guess, who my crush was at the time. And this was in the lunchroom at lunch. And as he found it out, he shouted it out. He's like, "You like blah, blah, blah." I'm like, and I'm just so insanely embarrassed. And the whole like lunchroom kind of got quiet. And then like a few minutes later, she was actually in the lunchroom. And actually a few minutes later, one of her friends came over to inform me that she does not like me. And that is the story of one of my first crushes in junior high. I think I might have had one in elementary school. I can't remember. I think I had some, but not any interesting stories like the junior high one. So yeah, that was a thing. He just like shouted it out, and the whole lunchroom got to hear. And the girl was in there, and then one of her friends was like, "Yeah, by the way, she doesn't like you." Cool, thanks. Very poor fight, but Izuru Takeuchi actually does get the win over Dave Monet. So there you go. Well, that helps with Kara Parisian becoming the new #1 contender. I would say John Lober will go up to #2. Drew Fickett to #3. Vernon White. Yeah, Vernon White got his win. So Takeuchi, I don't think has a good... you know what? Maybe Takeuchi should go there. I guess... Well, no, Vernon White actually was pretty... He was pretty solid in his deal there. There we go. So we'll put him at 5. I'm going to move Aziz up past Justin Martin at 6. And Justin Martin will move down to 8. And I'll move Dave Monet down to 7. So he drops 6 spots in his loss here to Izuru Takeuchi, who... Because Vernon White was actually pretty good in his fight. He's not going to go above him. He's just going to kind of move up a little bit. But nonetheless, moves Dave Monet way down. And there you go. All right. Now I got this taken care of. Name checks, everyone. It says he isn't happy about the result. Felt it should have been a clear, unanimous decision. Co-main event, speaking of, Drew Fickett has a potential to also drop down. My God, if Drew Fickett drops out too, what a showing this would be. Joe Dirksen, or Dorkson, I have no idea. Right after the show, UFC Pride of UFC poaches everyone. Yeah, that's what happens. It's not even a joke. It's just how this works. It's just how this has happened. Every time. Never mind. Oh my God. Minute 41, Joe Dirksen. Jesus Christ. All right, so we're moving Fickett down. So just like that, Vernon White becomes the #3 guy. Izuru Takeuchi gets to move up to 4. Aziz did well, so he's going to move up to 5. Dave Monet didn't get killed, so he'll take 6. You know what? I'm going to move Justin Martin up to 7. So Drew Fickett goes all the way down to 8th now. He's still not quite David Terrell and Quentin Jackson. We need to see something from them first. Quentin Jackson's been okay with his thing, but that was an undefeated streak too. He was 15-0 coming into this. He was doing really well. He was 15-0 before getting tapped out in a minute 41. Tell me he won his last fight. Oh, that was his Revolution debut. You know what? I'll put him as a possibility. There we go. After a showing like that, we gotta, even if it's just one fight, Beating a top contender like that? Absolutely. Name checks everyone. He says he's happy to have won in his debut. He's very happy here. Well, that's good. Roman Michigan versus Lance Gibson in the main event. There we go. Let's go. I swear to God, I'll be going to TEW, I think, after this. You're going to be honest, you sound like a lame guy to be around. Any cool hobbies? Do you collect rocks, spiders? I'm boring because I die, get transported to another world. Oh my God. I don't know what you want as far as like hobbies are concerned. I do modding for games. I mean, I guess it's not super cool. I do a lot of technology. I don't really show off all the technology that I work on. Built my own computer. I have my new Raspberry Pi that I just made. I mean, it's not hard to put together, but I have a lot of like tech. I have a lot of tech things that I enjoy. I need to get my Raspberry Pi up and running. You have a Raspberry Pi? Yes, I have a Raspberry Pi 4. The Best Buy. I found out that one of the local Best Buys actually has one of the kits, and I downloaded an operating server, and I want to try to make it work. Plan on getting an Arduino soon. Yeah, I was really surprised that Best Buy, our local Best Buy, or at least mine out here where I live, actually had one of the kits that you can get on Amazon from Conakit. And so I was very happy about that because I've been looking into a Raspberry Pi 4. And it was a 4 gig model too, which is the one I wanted because I didn't want any like one of those 1 or 2 gig models. So I'm very happy about that. I just need to get the operating server on it, and I'm probably going to get a second keyboard and mouse, maybe something smaller or a little bit more compact. No, we weren't talking about pies, like actual pies. I think if anything, my tech might be the main thing that that I don't even think that makes me interesting, honestly. The bits of technology that I work on. I was gonna say I had a jailbroken Switch, but I broke my Switch. I think I have to unfuck it somehow. I don't know what happened. I fucked it up on updating, and I haven't figured it out yet, so it's just a fucking brick right now. I don't think I've completely bricked it, but we'll see what happens. I've never been to Tinder. Not Grindr. Was I ever on Chat Roulette once? I've probably done Chat Roulette. I've definitely done Omegle. I used to do Omegle a bit. Back when I actually gave a shit with having a webcam. I have a nice webcam just sitting next to me. I just don't plug it in because I don't want people to see my fucking face. There's no reason to. I bought it with the possibility of using it, and then I just really haven't. Bumble. All 3 judges, 40-36 for Lance Gibson. You know what? He is a... let's see. How many fights has Lance Gibson had? Let me see here. Well, he's coming off of the 2-fight losing. Well, actually, this is his debut win, so we'll just leave it as it is. Michigan had at least 1 win that could have made him a possible contender, but we'll just leave it as it is. There we go. He wants to face Joe Dirksen. There you go. It's a tough challenge, but he wants to do it. Good possibility there. 67 critical rating. That did well enough. Commercial rating did well enough as well. $774, $72,000 gate. That's pretty good. There we go. And I think we're good there. Popularity still unchanged. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Is it because I'm not, I don't have like big time stars? Is that the big thing? I wonder if it's also my TV coverage. Maybe I have to upgrade my TV coverage. I don't know. Nonetheless, I'm still gaining people in Japan, so that's good. And just kind of leave everything as is, I would say. Yeah, Hirose definitely deserves that. Benetau did pretty good too, but I'm going to give it to Hirose there. Give the awards. 100 grand, just like that. Let's go. I thought Nogueira was on the card. Yeah, it's just the fact that the Nogueiras are holding both 2 out of the 3 titles. They're not slated to have a 3rd title. But I bet if I put Alexandre Franco Nogueira in the Grand Prix, he probably would win it. Shamrock won his fight. Yeah, Pride is definitely going to keep Dan Severn. And it's exclusive, so that's not going to happen. Josh Barnett's on the market, but they're going to keep him. Shinji Sasuke. Oh, he's not under contract with anybody. Let's see. New Isao Hirose home. Antonio McKee. Yeah, they're going to keep him. All right, there we go. All right, let's get to Monday real quick. A new month. We are in December. Let's finish this off. A lot of things changing around. Save my rankings. And I'll worry about some of these guys next time. Oh, Jermaine Andre's hurt. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to change it. Let's see here. Oh, James Jones, Jeff Curran. Let's see. Pancrase London. Must be a team, of course. Yeah. Hey, there's Chick Congo. Jason Mayhem Miller. Oh boy, I can't wait. Chick Congo and Jason Mayhem Miller. Yep, he's coming. I'll make him somebody. I can't wait. Jonathan Goulet, Rory Singer, Jerome LeBanner. That's a name I have not heard in a while. Jerome LeBanner. Oh, dude, he's going to destroy people on his way. Oh, my God. LeBanner fighting like Crow Cop or Rutan on his way to like Nogueira. If he could beat Crow Cop and Rutan, of course. But that'd be pretty good. Ooh, Robbie Lawler. Probably going to get swiped up by UFC. Nonetheless, take the save. I'm not going to worry about this right this second. I'll do that on the next time because we are almost 2 hours into this and I would like to get another month done on TEW. So we'll go ahead and do that. So I will call it here for the people on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you are watching this here on stream with me, here live, I'll be moving over to something else after this. So thank you. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.